Hey guys, how's it going? I just finished watching John Carter of Mars. This video is actually not the review for it. This video is just talking about my experience in a cheap theater. I watched it at Dolphin Cinema. Dolphin Cinema is a movie theater that originally was the movie theater where I watched E.T. for $1. It was a $1 movie theater back in the day, and I originally wanted to watch John Carter at Metrotown. They originally had it for, I think it was $17.50. That's right. If you watch it in the premium theaters, the Ultra AVX theaters, it's $17.50 if it's a 3D movie. But you know, it was going to be cheap today because it was a Tuesday. On a Tuesday, you can watch a movie like that for 12 bucks. But then the show times weren't the show times that I liked. 7:30 was actually a time that wasn't really available. And then the next showing was actually at 10:40, which is too late for me. So I decided to see if Dolphin Cinema was playing it, and actually it was. And actually there it is right there. You see that to the right over there? They're playing the Lorex and John Carter, and their original price is actually $7. $7. So I was thinking, how much cheaper could it possibly be? There's a theater just passed by it. They only have 2 theaters. So I was actually thinking, how much cheaper could it possibly be on a Tuesday, if they were even doing a Tuesday deal? And apparently they were. Now, I originally thought it would be $5 for a movie, but it wasn't. It was actually, in fact, $2. It was Toonie Tuesdays. So that was really, really cheap. But I didn't have any cash on me, so I had to use a bank card, but their minimum for a bank card was actually $5. So I decided, oh, what the heck, just throw in a candy bar in there, right? Throw in a Kit Kat. So that was perfectly at $5, so they let me use my bank card. And before I got inside, I was wondering, why is there a lineup? Why is there a freaking lineup to watch this movie? And of course it was because it was Toonie Tuesdays. So people were watching cheap movies for $2, and that is why the theater was actually packed for John Carter. Now, I haven't been in that theater for a really, really long time. So let me describe the theater to you. It actually has only one aisle for you to find your seats. So it's not like regular theaters where there's 2 aisles on 2 sides. You know, it's actually one aisle in the middle, and then you find a seat to your left side or the right side, kind of like a church, kind of like when a bride and groom walks down the aisle, right? So it's kind of small in that sense. And when I say small, yes, the screen is small. It's not a megaplex just like the theaters at Metrotown, okay? The screen is tiny, and I was so not used to it. And I think that's one of the main reasons why I couldn't really get into the movie. Yeah, I couldn't really get into it, you know what I'm saying? So I had a hard time adjusting to that at first because I'm really not used to watching a movie in such a small screen. I would have to say it's 1/5 the size of the standard megaplex screen. Another thing is that all the sound is at the very front of the theater. So if you're sitting at the very back, well, I didn't sit at the very back, but I'm assuming that if you sat at the very back, you can't even really hear the sound, and the sound was so like it was totally 2-channel. You know, there was hardly any stereo because obviously there were no speakers on the rest of the theater. They were all at the front. So you really get what you pay for. I mean, a $2 movie theater, I don't have any complaints. I really don't have any complaints about my movie experience, just because you know, $2, you really can't go wrong, and I really didn't want to pay $12 to watch John Carter just because I saw some pretty mixed reviews about the movie. One thing good about the movie theater was that there's a lot of leg room. Actually, there's actually even more leg room than your standard movie theater. But the one thing I didn't like was that it wasn't stadium style seating. Now, stadium style seating is when you can sit anywhere in the theater and you get a good view of the screen without someone's head blocking you. The way this movie theater was that if someone was really tall, their head can actually block your view. And earlier in the movie, you have to read subtitles because they're speaking an alien language. So because of that, I couldn't really read the subtitles because that guy's head was just too tall. His head was in my way. Anyways, as you can see, I'm going through a McDonald's drive-thru. I don't know what I'm gonna get, but maybe I will get something. I just feel kind of got the munchies. I'm just getting out of the McDonald's parking lot. I just had the munchies right after the movies. Got myself a bacon cheeseburger and a filet-o-fish. I ate it inside, and an iced coffee. Oh man, it's gonna keep me up all night. But I was just having these cravings, you know what I'm saying? And when I went inside, actually, they were selling these Transformers Prime toys. I didn't know McDonald's had Transformers Prime toys. It's kind of cool. They're $2 each. And I actually asked the lady, do you have all of them? Because I think there was like 6 or 7 different kinds. I think they had one for every single character, but they only had Optimus Prime. And I only wanted to pick it up if they had the entire set. And I'm not gonna go around to every single McDonald's looking for all of them. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, so $2 theaters. Yeah, I guess that was pretty worth it. It was an okay movie. I'll do a full review for you in another video that's coming up soon. Whoa, what's going on here? Oh boy. They're doing some construction on this bridge. They're trying to make the bridge up there, above, wider. It's a freeway up there, actually. You know what? I think I get used to $2 movies. Apparently, it's been going on for a long time, but I just didn't even know about it. You know what? 21's Drum Street looks like it's worth paying full price for. But if Dolphin Cinema ends up showing it, I think I might wait till a Tuesday to catch that movie. Because Dolphin Cinema is really selective about which movies they show. They only have 2 theaters. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say in this video. I just wanted to share with you my experience in a $2 movie theater. You know, of course, the multiplexes are a lot better with the stadium-style seating, the ginormous screen with the amazing sound. But for $2, I think this was worth it. You know, it doesn't get any better than that. You definitely get what you pay for. The sound wasn't big, the screen wasn't big, the seats weren't the greatest, but it's a hell of a lot better than paying $12 or $17.50 on a regular day. My name is Alex Yu. Thanks for watching. Peace. Oh.
Why didn't he just kill us off?